I think for me, home
Home.
mostly means just peace and somewhere I can relax and not feel like I have to live up to any expectations other than my own.
A place where you always want to go back to.
Cozy, so that I can spend with my loved ones.
I think if I have my own space, I can be more independent. It will help me grow as a person as well.
The main reasons why the both of us want like our own place is because we are both sharing rooms with our siblings.
Sometimes you just want something that you can call your own.
I feel like when I get a house, then it's easier for me to start a family. My whole BTO journey started during the pandemic. There was a need for me and my partner to have a space to live in.
So we started applying in 2019 when we were both still in uni, and then we didn't get it.
The first application we tried, we didn't get it, and then we tried again a second time, then we got it, like surprisingly.
It's the most difficult part for us when we never get, and that's the criteria that I want. I wanted to be near to my parents and high floor because of view and breeze. But because we needed a house, I just agreed to whatever that I got.
I thought like at some point the system will have to work in our favour. We couldn't come up with any reasons on why we are unable to get a flat. I feel like we've done things the correct way in a sense that we follow the paperwork that is required, everything. So I was just like wondering what exactly is the criteria for the balloting process.
The process was actually very confusing. When we were going to pick the slots, I couldn't find anywhere where I can see how many slots are being taken up before I actually went to select my flat.
And yes, I did get a very good queue number for a prime housing location, but I gotta wait for like 5-6 years, and I don't think I can do that. I decided to give it all up, and I lose my first chance, and I went for a resale flat instead.
So we managed to find a resale that was in the central area and kind of spacious enough, but then it's a low floor, so that's why it's cheaper, and then we could afford the cheaper resale in the prime area.
You want to choose the premium districts. That for sure is expensive. But if you were to get a BTO, somewhere for Yishun, Woodlands, like Jurong, actually it's very affordable. And I think even with salaries of like $3,000, you'll be able to afford it if you save well.
Objectively, the government has been giving more grants. It does help, but overall, if there's a policy that can somehow maybe curb the rising cost of the house, then maybe that will help everyone.
Thankfully, everything for us, it can be covered through our CPF, and the cash output is really low every month, like less than $100.
But then when we look at the prices of the resale flats or EC or condos, right, the prices are a bit too ridiculous. Financially, BTO flats are still better for us. I feel like for people who have failed more than 5 times, maybe they could implement something like a priority for these people.
We should do more than just curating more policies, but be more hands-on on the ground to find out the reason why people's needs are not being met.
I guess staying in Singapore will also mean having to get my own place eventually.
I'm quite well travelled, so I feel that Singaporeans are actually very lucky somehow. People struggle to get a house overseas because of money constraint, but I think that the government here has given a lot of grants, especially for those who are building a family here.
The percentage of homeowners in Singapore is so high compared to like other countries in the world, like America, Europe, where people predominantly live their lives renting, so don't even have an asset tied to their name. So yeah, we're pretty fortunate to be in a place where we can own a house.